Yeah, well, it was. It's always good to win, obviously, and this is kind of a big game because it kind of keeps us on a roll a little bit, but it kind of keeps us in that winners bracket, and so that we can play that night game. I mean, you want to get to that game. It was an important game, and I think the guys did a pretty good job. I think they understood how important it was, and they came through. They came through big.
Coach, talk about the performance by your second starter.
Well, Nate did good. I mean, there was some times where we talk about not breaking. I think as coaches we always talk about that, but we really stress minimizing the damage. Okay, because there could be some pretty good damage, and we start throwing up those cricket numbers. They got to us a little bit, but then there was some other chances that they had, and Nate came up big and got a strikeout here, got a pop up or a ground out, and minimize that damage and stuff. So on the whole, I was very proud of him. He did a great job when he needed to get it done, and then the guys came through obviously with the hitting and stuff today. So it was good. Good job. Good job there, buddy.
Yeah, Nate, personally, talk about how you were able to bounce back after the third and fourth inning.
Well, I knew that I was, that I didn't have my best stuff today, and that, obviously wanted to pitch a little bit better. But it's not like they were just crushing balls all over the yard. There's this shim hit here, there's an infield single, a walk. So it was more self-inflicted, and that I knew that if I just attacked better with 2 strikes, that would be fine.
And then kind of talk about how the offense gave you quite a bit of confidence with all the run support.
Yeah, they were great today. I mean, it's nice when you throw up several in the first couple innings, and then they continued to extend, and the defense played great behind me, and the team was great today.
And Max, what were you looking for during your home run?
I saw that the pitcher that inning was working away to guys, and I was just looking for something away that I could go that way with. I was actually a little late on it, but I was able to get enough barrel for it to leave.
I was going to say, if you'd been any earlier on it, it probably would have fly out to the one.
Yeah, definitely.
And then what's the key to continue your hot hitting in the tournament?
Just staying loose and relaxed, being confident up there. Our coaches are always telling us to remind yourself that you're the best on the yard and try to be the best on the yard that day. Especially with all these great players out there. Just challenge yourself and be the best on the yard and stay confident.
Coach, after the fourth inning, they had come back, put some runs on the board. You're now just up by 3. Goose eggs for a couple innings, and then suddenly you get that 4 spot. How important was those runs?
That whenever you can do that, whenever you can start putting up some crooked numbers late, that's when you start separating, and I think we kept on doing it. And said, okay, I think Coach Yingling got us together and stuff, and said, okay, here's we got to get this thing done right now. And again, started looking at some different approaches. They were throwing. Ed had a lot of pitchers coming in, so it was a little bit different every time. So we kind of came back and just said, okay, let's get back to our approach of what we wanted to do and how we wanted to approach this game. And I think the guys bought into it right away, and we started adjusting. And we got some big hits. I mean, Foley came up with a big hit, and I think Gabe came up with a big hit. And so we had some good production from some guys that we really needed to get some production in good spots. Okay, and it kind of pushed it over for us. And it was really important.
It was noticeable that Marshall was always out first, congratulating the players. What's with the palm fronds?
Well, that's a Hawaiian thing. Obviously, we have some Hawaiian players on our team, and over the years, I love those players. They know how to play the game, and we have a lot of families that have come up from the islands and to the mainland here, and the tea leaf is a good luck symbol. It's a good luck thing for the islands. So they brought a bunch of those over, and I think there's a few of them from last week in Tyler that are getting kind of yellowish and stuff like that, but they're still using them, and it's just a sign of good luck in the islands.
It was a 7-run game when you brought in Salute. I mean, obviously he's a guy who works a lot. I get that. And then it was you guys were up by 9 when you sent him back out there. Do you have any thoughts of using anybody else?
No, because they have to keep on throwing. That's his job, and he's the kind of guy that if he gets an inning here and inning there, that's a good thing. And we want to keep him in that mode. I think to try to change that up right then and there, I don't know if it was going to be a good situation for us. So we just kind of stayed with it. And we thought about it a little bit, but we just said, let's just roll it and just get this thing done and move on. So that's kind of what we did.
And Coach, you've only used now 3 pitchers in the tournament. How important is that?
Big. I mean, when you can do that, you still have some fresh arms, and I like our backside a little bit. And so we've still got some guys that are kind of eager to get in there. What happens, I don't know, but they're fresh, so that's a good thing. We got a young kid starting tomorrow, and he's been pretty good for us, for the last 2-3 months here. So, and we got some fresh arms, and we'll see what happens. That's all I look at, see what happens.